Now guys, behind me, we have got something truly special. This is a 1999 Toyota Altezza, but it is the Tom's 280T Special Edition. This thing was limited to only 100 ever made in Japan. This one, build number 5, just came over here in Australia, and this has got the legendary beams, inline 4-cylinder, but this one is turbocharged. 6-speed manual, rear wheel drive. There is not a lot of info about this car. It's truly special, but today we're gonna get in it, we're gonna launch it, we're gonna find out what the 280T is all about. All right, guys, in the Altezza Tom's 280T. Yeah, only 100 of these things were ever made. Again, they sold out in the first day of offering, and I can see why. Wow, this thing, a little 4-cylinder, 2-liter, turbo added, tiny amount of boost, 8,000 RPM redline. Wow. 6-speed manual, 3 pedals, and wow, the chassis is good. Let me tell you guys. So what exactly is this thing, this creation? Well, have you heard of the RS200 Altezza? That was sort of the daddy beams, the black top, and this is that with a turbo and a Tom's body kit, Tom's suspension, reinforced chassis. Like, they went through this thing, made it better, and yeah, sold it to the public. So this is basically a road-going race car, Altezza, and I gotta say, again, it feels bloody good. Now, exactly what Team Nets is, I don't know. This thing is very hard to research. I do believe this is the only review of this car on the interwebs, and at least in English that I could find. And I know quite a bit about Tom's racing in Japan, not a lot about Team Nets. I'm hoping you guys in the comment section right now can leave your thoughts, your feedback, your knowledge. Now, what is Tom's Racing Japan? Well, essentially they're a dealer-backed racing team that go racing legitimately, and they also do one-off special edition cars that are backed by the manufacturer Toyota. So they do Toyota, Lexus, even still today. This company was started back in the 70s, and they have still gone. They're still going today. You can go on their website, you can buy tuned Tom's 86s, Corollas, Lexuses. You know, they're doing cars still, which is awesome to see. They also do a lot of performance parts, so you can buy exhaust systems, turbo kits, suspension, very similar to what HDT was, Holden Dealer Team, here in Australia. Now, unfortunately, we don't have them anymore, but the same concept for Aussies. That's the gist of it. And this 280T, again, it got a custom body kit, so you can see the front splitter is different, the side skirts, the rear bar. I do love how the exhaust sort of has its own little cutout for the exhaust. It's kind of cool. Reinforced chassis. It also got special Tom's Advox racing coilovers. So the suspension did get a massive upgrade. As you can tell, the front coilovers on this are wound right to the top. That was because of transport. So we will eventually wind it back down. And again, this is for sale at Next Ride. So whoever buys this, you'll be able to stance it out again. But my goodness, you know, the interior was pretty much left alone. Again, you could option, I believe, some like Sparco racing seats from them and a different gear shifter. But apart from that, it wasn't much. You know, you had your exhaust, your turbo kit, and then the body kit and suspension. But I'll tell you guys, this thing on a back road feels really good. This is a 26-year-old car. Like, it's impressive. Redlining at like 8,000 RPM with a turbo. Oh man. Rear wheel drive. Yeah. This is how you do 90s Japan. Easy to heel toe in this thing. Steering feels really nice. It's got a nice weight to it, but it's got some heft to it. Like it's not over assisted at all. Yeah, it's how you want it, and a lot of feel through the seat, through the pedals, through the steering wheel. And this thing likes to rev. Again, you'll be doing 100 k's an hour in 6th gear, and it's still doing 3,000 RPM. So, you know, this thing is a rev-happy motor. The beams is legendary for that. And, oh man, this thing just feels good. This thing reminds me of a Honda S2000 almost, in terms of just how much you can rev this thing. It's almost bizarre because this is turbocharged. It still almost feels NA to me. It's crazy. I really notice the turbo the most. Let's test this out again, guys, because when I was driving it up here, it's not like you have that top end turbo. It's a mid-range turbo punch. So we get this thing back into second. We are on a little bit of a flat road here. We're doing 2,500 RPM. Let's just build some boost here. Yeah, it really helps the middle. That's what it feels like to me. So from about 4,000 RPM, you get this nice hit of boost that just sort of gets you up to 6.5, 7, and then again, it sort of NA, it feels like it takes you again to the top, which, again, it feels good. It's sort of just helping in that mid-range, which is probably what it needs. Again, coming through these twisties here, this thing just feels, and again, that turbo helps you in that mid-range. Man, it's amazing that this thing is 26 years old. What the hell? Whoa-wee, bro. What the hell? Yo, this thing just feels crazy. Dude, the only thing I've not really enjoyed with this car is the gearbox. Like, it just feels like a standard Altezza gearbox, which, to be fair, is probably fine, but it's so floppy. Like, it really is kind of, it needs a short throw shifter in here, and you'd have a lot more confidence rowing the gears in this thing. Sometimes you just miss the shift, or you just think you got it in and it just kind of missed. Not the best. A short shifter wouldn't be very expensive. Make a lot of difference in this car, I think. This is a car, man. This is a legendary JDM vehicle. Let me just tell you that right now. Wow, for a sporty sedan. And I gotta say, this thing feels sporty. You might think, oh, it's a 4-door. I don't want that. You're not thinking clearly, mate. You need a Snickers, because, dude, this thing is off its chops. Wow. Oh my, I am blown away by this thing. This car is quick. Like, yeah, it doesn't have unbelievable power in a straight line, but come on. Oh, look at this. Come on. Ah, mate. Just the roll speed and the grip is gnarly. This thing is epic. Wow. Yeah, again, it's a 2-liter, not a huge amount of power when you're just going down the straight, but dude, you can, if you got the balls to hold it on up at 8,000, mate, this thing moves, and man, it just feels dialed. The engineering is spot on. And yeah, this 3S GTE beams, wow. This thing is now making 209 kilowatts, 280 horsepower, the gentlemanship agreed number. And yeah, it's not the torquiest thing, something like 220 pound-foot of torque, but wow, you keep this thing up in the high RPMs, it is going to show you a lot of love. And yeah, this little, it's almost like a little Barra, I swear. You know, it's an inline 4-cylinder. They've just chopped, 2 cylinders off of it, gave it a smaller turbo, and yeah, it almost reminds me of that. This thing, it's just good. Rear wheel drive, again, like, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. And manufacturers, why can't we bring this back? This is the chef's kiss, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want your crappy EV. I don't want your crappy 3-cylinder, freaking environmentally friendly. I need to burn petrol with turbo power. That's what I want. And yeah, dude, this thing is gnarly. Boost. Whoa! But you just got to expect this thing to be dialed, because again, it's from Tom's Racing Japan. And again, I've previously done some legitimate HDT one-off builds as well. You want to see one of those videos, click the pop-up banner right here. And they truly are dialed. As soon as you get it, you've bought it, it comes from them completely dialed. And this thing is exactly the same. Like, you got to expect it though. They're a racing team. These guys don't mess around. They legitimately go racing. They know what they're doing. And this car is 26 years old and it feels just fantastic. Like, this thing is fantastic. Yeah, it's missing some modern tech. It's from 1999. You know what I mean? It's still got cold AC. It's got just a aftermarket head unit in here to play music, chuck some CDs into it. That's all you need, mate. This thing is not for fancy gizmos and whatever you want, like in your crappy EV hybrid thing. We just want to feel the power. We want to feel the car, the chassis, the suspension, the response, the engine. Get this rear wheel drive machine kicking sideways a little bit. These things will drift. They love the beams, the drifters. And yeah, man, it's just criminal they only made 100. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's just go from a little bit of a dig. So we're going 20 k's an hour in first gear, and let's just see how we go. Yeah, brother, this thing, it wants you to take it. You gotta abuse this thing a little bit. You know what I mean? If you really need to get up into those RPMs, because if you don't take this thing to 8,000, when you shift up, it almost wants to struggle a little bit if you weren't high enough on the RPMs and got a quick shift. So yeah, it loves for you to take it up to 8K. Dude, this thing just feels dialed. It's on point. Guys, again, we got to do a huge thank you to Next Ride. They loaned this out for us for the day. They just got this vehicle in from Japan. It's for sale. I'll leave a link for it down below in the description. Check them out. Huge thanks to Next Ride. Guys, again, if you're enjoying this content, subscribe. This is how I'm able to find these cars, take them out for the day, bring them for you on the channel here. And let me tell you, this is the kind of stuff I love to do. Vehicles like this that were special, rare, they're old school, and no one else has done a review on this thing. So I might not have all the facts, boys, but whoa. You guys can help us out in the comments. If you know anything, leave a comment. Oh my word! Oh, at the back end. Oh my God. This is heaven on a back road, people. I'm missing that V8 noise. You know me, I love a V8. It's a little small for an inline turbo for me, but dude, this is dialed. I'd rather this over an Evo. I've driven countless Evos on this exact road, and I reckon this goes harder. I love the gauge cluster, by the way. I've always thought it kind of reminds me of like a watch, and it just looks beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful gauge cluster design. I wonder how many are still alive. You know, you wonder how many got rusted away in the Japanese snow or crashed trying to drift somewhere or in a racing incident. You know, there really wouldn't be too many of these things left on the street. And the fact that this thing's 26 years old, it's, you know, importable basically anywhere in the world now, I believe. You know, even America can import this thing now. It's so cool to see this thing here in Australia. It's a special car, and dude, I'm not joking when I'm telling you guys, this thing drives so damn well. So damn well. And you know, again, you take this to a really good JDM tuner, they would probably be able to just tweak this thing even slightly better because of all that new technology we've found out about in 26 years, you know what I mean? But even for 26 years old tech, this thing is standard, I believe. God, it goes well. It goes really well. Now it's time for the WiperTech wiper test. Let's have a look. These wipers, again, they don't look that crazy. Oh yeah. That is 1999 jet technology. But hey, I gotta say, it still does it okay. Yeah, the wipers aren't the best, bit streaky. We're sponsored by WiperTech, people. They're an Aussie company. They do the best wipers down here. Use my code. It's Ross15 off. Link is down below. You're gonna get free express shipping and 15% off your order. So get yourself a set and let's do a launch. Now the 0 to 100, again, this thing, I believe it's claimed at like 6.7 seconds, and I kind of believe that because it doesn't have a lot of torque. And this is gonna be really, really challenging. So I'm probably gonna embarrass myself. Reset the draggy. Yep, I lit it up way too much. Oh, bro. I'm gonna try that one more time. That's about all I'm gonna get on the street, guys. Yeah, we'll see what that time was. I think my first one there that just spun up was like 8 seconds, so let's see what I got. Yeah, so right there I got a 7.3, which honestly is probably on par because they're claiming this at about 6.7. So yeah, if you get an absolutely dialed first gear hit, dial your shifts, I think 6.5 seconds is probably your best outcome, and it's challenging. But this thing, again, on the roll speed, the cornering, that's where this thing's properly dialed. Now guys, we're gonna finish the video off here today, so a huge thank you to Next Ride for loaning this out. Again, it's for sale. Click the link down below. I love this thing. I absolutely am in love with it. I want it. Like, this is just such a cool car. It's practical because of the back seats. It's still sporty. It feels epic on the back road. Yeah, short shifter, and it's epic. It's the best. Like, this thing is so good. For fun, JDM, high revving action, rear wheel drive, this is the car, guys. This is one of the best I've ever driven. Leave your comments if you know anything about this. I don't know much facts on it, but all I know is it is fucking amazing. So, enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, boys. Let's drop a gear. We'll see you on that next one.